Hello everyone, it's been 1 year, even a bit longer, that I am full-time YouTube, and it's time to talk about how it is.
If your company has electric cars as company cars, of course you want your employee to charge at home. It's cheaper for you and it's easier for the employee. Tronity has a software solution for you to know how much you have to pay your employee for charging at home. With the Fleet Manager you manage your employees and your cars. Tronity connects to the cars and knows exactly when the car is charging at home and how much. And then you get an easy monthly bill for your employee. If you want to know more, there's a link in the description below.
I am running this YouTube channel, the English version, for I think 7 years or so, and in the beginning I did a few videos, maybe one a week, and it got a bit more. It was fun. I reached my 1,000 subscribers and I could make even money off it, and then with the ID3 a bit more income came in, and it was just nice. And then I was still working 5 days a week back then, and on the weekend, on the Sunday, I was filming, or Friday evening and stuff like this, or when I had a day off I filmed, and it was just too much, so I reduced my days to 4. So I only worked 4 days a week, and then Friday, Sunday I was filming, sometimes in the evening like I said, or editing and stuff like this, but still videos maybe 3 a week maximum. It was just way too much work. And 2 years ago I started a German channel, so right now I'm filming every video I'm doing, even this, once in English, and then I do it again in German. Because I have noticed that it's a great thing, because sometimes cars or topics, the Germans don't care about it, and then but the international people like and are interested, and then sometimes it's the other way around. And so of course there's videos that both like and there's videos that nobody cares. But overall it happens a lot of times where it's more here and less here, and then the other way around, and this is very interesting. But in March of 2024 I quit my job. I was working in a warehouse, and I quit my job and I said I want to do YouTube full-time. I thought about it for a year before, but of course I was scared. So what if I do this and it's not working the way I want? I don't earn enough to live. I have to go back working, blah blah blah. It's just stressful in Germany when you are self-employed. You have to pay for your own health insurance and for your pension and everything. When you are employed, half the employee is paying and half you are paying, and tax is deducted automatically from your paycheck. So what you get, it's done, you're good to go. And when you're self-employed, every 3 months they have to do my VAT. So taxes on stuff, if I put a bill to my sponsors and stuff like this. And then of course once a year it's tax on everything that I earned this year. And it's more complicated, but it's fine. But it's extra expense that you don't have when you're employed. After I quit, I had everything planned. A new guy was coming to the company, but he only stayed for a week. And so I was nice and I told, hey, I'm not gonna leave you here. You have nobody here. I will stay 2 months, but only work 2 days a week. Or was it even 3 days? I can't remember, to be honest. And I stayed there, did my job for another time, and then in the mid of July was my last day, because I had a few days off and overtime and everything, and it was just amazing. So officially I think August 1st is where I did full-time YouTube. And how was it? I'm doing way more videos, of course, and this is great for me, because my purpose on this YouTube channel was always, I want to test the car, so that someone who is interested in this car after seeing my videos can say this is the car for me or it's not. So I'm trying to show a lot of aspects of the car that are interesting to me. Of course there are other YouTube reviewers who test something that's interesting to someone else, but the topics that I find interesting: range, charging, night driving, space, long distance, regen, power, acceleration, all of this stuff. If this is important to you, then my videos are perfect for you. I try to show everything so someone can say this is my car or not, and this is what I think I want to do here. And before I was always limited, I didn't have time to do that. When I had a car only for a week, there's only 1 day or 2 days where I could film, and of course there was no time to make so much videos, and now I'm doing 5 to 6 videos a week. And you can say, well, that's a quantity over quality. I think I never had extreme quality. That's never my thing. And it's true that now amazing intros where I would film a whole day just for a 30-second intro. I'm not doing that anymore because I also noticed that nobody cared. So I didn't get more views on the videos where there was an interesting intro. It was a lot of work, but nobody cared. But when I had a car that was interesting and I did a range test and I did do the same video with every car, just testing the range, it got more views because it's more about the car, how old it is, how interesting it is. But this year was really nice. Being self-employed and doing YouTube has a lot of pros and has some cons. The cons, like I just said, is of course I have to pay my own health insurance, pension, taxes, extra, and then of course I'm always on the mercy of you. So if I have a car, I like to test cars, so I try to always have a car. If I have a car that nobody cares about, like the Audi RS e-tron GT Performance. I loved that car. It was so much fun to drive the car. It was the best 2 weeks of this year, but nobody cared about the video. It's a 170,000 or more, 200,000 euro car with 900 horsepower. Nobody's gonna buy this car, rarely anyone. So nobody watched the videos. They didn't make a lot of money. So this is always a problem for me. When I have in 1 month, 4 weeks, 2 or 3 cars that nobody cares about, my income is low. And if I have 2 or 3 cars that are very interesting, then my income is high. So it's going always like this. But I have noticed even when it's low, it's still enough to survive. So I didn't make any, I have a chart where I put everything that we spend, everything that we earn in there, and we never made minus. So where we, maybe this month, because we had a big expense on the house, possible that this month we will have minus. But that was always important to me. I want to survive. I don't have to be a millionaire. That's not my thing. It sounds nice, of course, you don't have stress or anything, but this is not what I want to do here. I don't want to have millions of subscribers and stuff. I want to work nicely. I don't want to be stressed out. I want to work, have fun. I don't want to lay around and do nothing. I really want to work on the videos and effort and test stuff. And then give you information and entertain you. That's my thing that I want to do, but I don't have to become gigantic and earn millions. Like I said, it's okay. And so far it's going really well. Of course, as I knew before from making videos for 7 years, and it's still the same case now, it happens that you do make a lot of effort in a video and you spend a lot of money. Let's say if I do a long distance test with a car that has high consumption and I have to pay for charging for most of the cars, and I pay 50-60 euros on charging, and I drive for 6 hours and edit for 2 hours, and nobody watches the video and they don't make any money on the video, then okay, you win some, you lose some, and then the other time you make a video at home like now, it doesn't cost anything. It takes an hour to film, an hour to edit, and a lot of people are watching it and make a lot of money on it. So it's always a thing in a balance. And I also, before I started full-time YouTube, in the last 7 years when I did YouTube and work, we saved up a good amount of money. So safety safety money if YouTube is not working perfectly for a month or so, but so far it has been really great. And the sponsors where you see advertising in every video are helping me a lot. It's a good income and they're very nice to me, and I need that. Without the sponsors, I couldn't we couldn't make it, and I couldn't do YouTube full time. So they're important, and I'm always looking for new ones. In September a new one is coming. And this is then the negative point also that's a bit stressful is, okay, the views are not good. What if a sponsor says next month I don't want to anymore, then another sponsor, then oh my god, I'm in trouble and stuff. So this is always the stress. The good thing is when you are full-time YouTube is you can do the stuff whenever you want. So if I have a video idea, when do I want to film something about this and that, I can do it today, I can do it this evening. Maybe I have a few videos already published that are already on YouTube but not online yet, so nobody can see them, so I can do it tomorrow. I'm not saying I don't have to do this. I'm doing the stuff, but there's no stress. I have to do it right now, and this is really nice. This gives a very relaxing feeling. And at the moment I'm working to get my third channel, Behind the Battery, link is in the description below, to earn some money there as well. I have above 1,000 subscribers, which is one of the requirements, and now I need 4,000 watch hours, and I think I'm at 1,300 or something. I started vlogging there, and it's a lot of fun. It's very easy. I have my DJI Pocket 3, tiny little camera and a little microphone, and then if I do something, if there's something happening with the car, or when I'm doing something, or even showing behind the scenes how I'm filming this, I'm making a short video, and then every few days there's a new video, and the views are really great, 500, 600 per video, which is amazing. Thank you so much. Maybe you want to subscribe and watch them as well. The only big problem that I have, and you saw it in the thumbnail, is holidays. So like I said, I produce around 5 to 6 videos a week, have to film them and have to edit them. And for 5-6 videos, that's a lot of time. And if I say, okay, next week I want to take off, I don't want to edit, I don't want to film, then 5-6 videos I'm missing, and it's a week of my 4 weeks of a YouTube month. That means I will earn at least a quarter less, unless I film and edit before that, so I don't know, 2-3 weeks before that, more. So on this week I have videos published, but I don't have to do anything. And so far I only have done this in January of 25, where my wife Cindy and we flew to London for 3-4 days, and I think I edited and filmed 2 videos for that time, or 3, but not a whole week. So far, and this wasn't a holiday. When you fly to London and you look at stuff, this is not for me a relaxing holiday. We wanted to go there, and London is nice, but since I do full-time YouTube, I haven't had a week off, and I need that at some point. So far I'm thinking about in second week of September, right after the Munich Motor Show, maybe I'm doing 5 videos a week, not 6, for a few weeks, and that when this week is coming I have at least 5 videos for this week, and I don't have to edit and film. So we'll see if I can make it. That would be amazing to have a week off. But overall it has been fantastic. Thank you all for watching and making this possible. Without you I wouldn't have any sponsors, I wouldn't make any money, revenue on YouTube, and I couldn't do this. It's all you, and I hope I can provide info and entertainment that you enjoy. If you want to follow me on Instagram, batterylife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below, and here on YouTube there's also channel membership. But that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.